Do you know that there is one place in California that tourists always wanted to see when they come to the Golden State? That is no other than Los Angeles, or LA for short, a city with more than 100 world-class museums and other equally interesting places to see and enjoy, complemented with great and awesome weather with a very little humidity. It is where some actors and actresses live. You may even bump into them on the streets. It is the third most visited city in the US, just behind Miami, with New York taking the lead. Just Los Angeles alone, even a month or so of stay would not be enough to explore all what this city of angels has to offer. Los Angeles, a la la land, where dreaming is possible, where one could dream big, and yet when one goes back to reality, she has a choice of whether to make those dreams a reality or just a dream. So this vlog is about Los Angeles. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification as well. Enjoy! Let's take LA as the entertainment capital of the world. This is where the dream could start. This is where the 5 major studios are located. The studios responsible for big dreams, where movies are made that we watch on the big screen and on televisions, namely the 20th Century Fox, Warner Brothers, Paramount, Columbia, and Universal. Speaking of the Universal Studio, the theme park alone, one would surely experience a thrill of a lifetime, a thrill of dreaming big. One could take a leisurely walk at the Universal City Walk, Hollywood, with lots of souvenir stores, entertainment, and dining places to contend with. Or go inside the Universal theme park and immerse in the adventures of Harry Potter at the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Or take a boat ride inside the Jurassic Park and have a close encounter with T-Rex and other dinosaurs. Or still, bravely take a walk through the horror of the living dead in the Walking Dead area. Once in the heart of LA, you may want to drive through the 22 kilometers Sunset Boulevard and engage yourself through the many aspects of Hollywood story, such as the early film industry, the entertainment venues, the golden age of Hollywood, as well as that portion of the Sunset Strip, which has always been a center of nightlife and fun. Or go directly to Hollywood, enjoy the attraction of the stores, stroll leisurely on the Walk of Fame that has over 2,705 pointed coral pink terrazzo and brass stars embedded in the sidewalk that runs through 15 blocks of Hollywood Boulevard and 3 blocks of Vine Street. It is a monument to the achievement of people in the entertainment industry, whose names are inlaid in brass block letters in the upper portion of each star, and right down below it indicates the category of the honoris contribution. In 1960, the Walk of Fame was officially inaugurated with the initial installation of about 1,500 stars. Almost close to 2 years before its inauguration, the first 8 stars saw their names on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Among them were Joanne Woodward, Edward Sedgwick, Ernest Torrance, Louis Fazenda, Preston Foster, Ronald Colman, Olive Borden, and Burt Lancaster. Just a month after its official inauguration, the first honoree to have his stars was Stanley Kramer, a film director and producer who had produced a great number of socially conscious films that many studios avoided. Since then, Kramer's film had changed the world. Ironically, the most famous actor of the silent movies, Charlie Chaplin, got his star only after 20 years since he left the US in 1952 when branded a communist due to his political views. He only returned in 1972 to receive his honorary Oscar award and received the longest 12 minutes standing ovation in the history of the Oscar, as well as his most coveted star on the Walk of Fame. Once in the Hollywood area, one should not miss the Dolby Theater, a theater with state-of-the-art technical capabilities, the site of the annual Academy Awards presentation, famously known as the Oscar, usually held in the month of February, where red carpet is spread from the streets that were close up to the grand stairway with its storefronts covered with red drapes. There are 26 prints on silver screen panels of famous Oscar winners displayed permanently in 4 of the lobby levels. Among them are Marlon Brando, Julia Roberts, Halle Berry, and Grace Kelly. Just a little to the right of the Dolby Theater, a visit to the Chinese Theater would be great, where movie premieres and special events are held on a red carpet too. It has a large open area in front of the theater that features cement, hand, and footprints of major movie stars from the past to the present. A few minutes drive from Hollywood, you may want to stretch your legs and take a hike at the Griffith Park unspoiled rugged terrain that provides a good vantage viewing point of the famous Hollywood sign, or be mesmerized of what the Griffith Observatory on the site has to offer as a gateway to the cosmos. This time, you can explore the real stars in the Milky Way after having done with the stars of the celluloid world. Or, if you haven't heard of that famous Rodeo Drive, a 3-block stretch of the street between Wilshire Boulevard and Santa Monica Boulevard, you should also see this place. Actually, it is a 2-mile long stretch of road in Beverly Hills, where its northern part intersects with Sunset Boulevard and Beverly Hills. But that 3-block stretch of a street drive is what makes Rodeo a haven of the most expensive shopping items that you will ever experience in your life. But be careful, this is where daydreaming could find it hard to escape from reality. The drive has been famously known as the shopping street of the rich and the famous. There are at least more than 100 famous high-end stores on Rodeo Drive. Among them are Gucci, Prada, Cartier, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Jimmy Choo, Tiffany's, Valentino, and Dijon. Reportedly the most expensive store in the world. It is also in this place where you will experience right before your eyes such luxury cars as Rolls-Royce, Porsche, Maserati, parked right beside some of the most expensive stores in the area. Should you decide to shop there, just make sure you have a wad of cash or a credit card with unlimited credit line. Otherwise, you might be mistaken for another lowlife or that lovely prostitute or pretty woman who found herself somewhat humiliated upon asking a sales associate for an outfit somewhat conservative that she wanted to wear. However, window shopping is totally free, and drooling over some of those very expensive items is also allowed, but keep it to yourself as much as possible. And speaking of pretty woman, some scenes were filmed on Rodeo Drive and at the luxurious Regent Beverly, Wilshire. Perpendicularly facing the drive where Vivian, Julia Roberts, and Edward Richard Gere stayed. So, what are you waiting for? Big dreams. Book your flight now and see for yourself the many attractions of Los Angeles. the La La Land of your dreams. That's all for now. If you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and the bell notification as well. And please do share this video so others may see it. Thank you.